Hey yo, what is up? I got the new Redragon K686 Pro SE today, and this is possibly Redragon's best mechanical keyboard in recent times, and today I'm going to show you why. If you're interested in this product or any of Redragon's offerings, there's a limited time free shipping to Southeast Asia, including Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, Singapore and Thailand. I will leave a link for you to take a look, and thank you Redragon and Beryl for sending this out to me. The K686 Pro comes in two versions, one in a normal colorway and it has red linear switches, or this version is called the EISA Special Edition that comes with these switches. These are Altemo hi-fi linear switches and they sound great. Now in the box there's also like a plastic cover, kind of like a dust cover that you can use to cover your keyboard if you're not using it when you're away from your station, and that is like kind of very thoughtful. The packaging is also like quite attractive with the EISA anime character. Inside is the keyboard, of course. There's USB-C cable, that plastic cover that I showed you, and 4 of these switches, extra switches. What else are you getting for this $64.96 keyboard? Now as you can see, this is like kind of like almost a full keyboard, except you're missing the center row here, the row that's in between the numpad and the actual keys, which is like the home key, delete key, up down key, right? So this is, we call this a 96% keyboard anyway. You get this amazing colorway with the anime graphics or EISA, the character maybe they created or something like that. And it is also quite interesting because it is actually printed at the back as well, and it is kind of like embossed, so it feels kind of raised. There's a bit of texture to it that gives you kind of like a feeling of some quality. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was gonna go for the regular colored one, but I decided on this colorway because I've never owned anything so different before. Again, the backboard features the anime character, and then on the keycaps you are getting die-sub PBT keycaps. These are pretty thick keycaps. They are 1.5 millimeters thick, and this greatly contributes to the typing sound. Very nice typing experience, very nice typing sound. It also has like 3 connectivity modes, which I can show you here. There is the 2.4 Hertz dongle, there's regular wired mode, there's Bluetooth mode, and then there's Windows or Mac mode, which is very useful. The dongle is nicely placed here on the side, and it is connected magnetically, so you just stick it in there and there it goes. It's safe there. But you know, I think if you put it inside your bag and bang it around, I think it could fall off quite easily, if I'm being honest. You know what they say about the PBT keycaps, thicker better, I suppose. I'm not sure, but yeah, it weighs only at 920 grams. Now in the packaging it says 1.2 kilos, but it is actually 920 grams only. But maybe they were thinking heavier is better, so they printed 1.2 kilos on the box. And I don't subscribe to heavier keyboards. I like light keyboards, to be honest with you. I like plastic keyboards, and this is a plastic keyboard. It is not aluminum. You can twist it if you really want to, but the whole idea is being light, portable, mobile. You can take it anywhere you go. You can't really take a 2-3 kilo aluminum keyboard anywhere you want to go because it's so heavy. This is absolutely perfect for taking to the office, to the class or whatever. It also has a 3000 milliamp battery, which means this keyboard is highly portable for your daily activities, whether you're in a cafe or in a class or even in an office. I'm personally not an anime person, but I would totally rock this in a work environment because of how unique it looks and kind of a bit of fresh air in like an office stale environment. Plus, in this price bracket, I'm not worried about rough housing it a little bit around college or in a busy office space. For this price, I think $64 is a real killer. Now, the Pro SE model also has better linear switches, which I showed you. These linear switches, the standard version, standard colorway version came with red switches, which are also linear, but these are apparently better ones. It's called Temu High 5 switch, and it's pre-lubed from the factory, so it's like yellow and black, and it's got a nice creamy sound, as you can hear. I hope the mic picks it up so that you can hear for yourself how actually good sounding it is. It is the best sounding Redragon keyboard that I have ever had my hands on, so I'm pretty happy with the sound, and I can highly recommend it if you're looking for a keyboard and sound is going to be a big factor for you. I think you will be quite pleased with these. What else can I say? You know, these kind of specs are usually reserved for you know, keyboards that cost twice as much. They're also hot swappable. You can remove them with the keycap puller if you want, but I'm not going to do that here because I haven't removed them before. Should I try to remove it for you guys? No, I'll try to remove it for you guys. Yep, there you go. First time doing it. Pretty easy. Pretty standard hot swap socket. I think it's called 5-pin. I'm not too sure, but you can easily remove your switches and put them back, and they should work no problem. We'll attempt to put them back now. Just press, and there you go. Done. Should be working. Yep. The switches are mounted on 5 different layers of foams and gasket, mounted on the plastic chassis, of course. This makes for a very comfortable gasket mount experience. You can see it's very bouncy. Some people like this bouncy feeling. I prefer the stiffer kind, but the bouncy feeling I don't mind either. But the kind of audio the kind of clicking or typing sound that you get from these kinds of keyboards, they're going to be less annoying than those clacky, loud keyboards normally associated with premium brands. So this is not very loud and not very annoying at all, and this is a good thing about this keyboard. So with the keycaps being removable, with the switches being removable and replaceable, this is like future-proofing your keyboard for future modifications or mods you want to make to the keyboard. Maybe you want to change out the switches to completely silent switches. I don't know. I think that's possible, and that's pretty nice, I think. Again, this is 98% form factor. It's just about 2.5 inches wider than your regular compact keyboards. Now, let me get my wrist rest. This is my wrist rest from my 65% keyboard. So if you take a look at it, it is only about 2.5 inches wider than my 65% keyboard. It takes up almost no space, no extra space, just that little bit more for those numpads. If numpads are going to be useful to you, I know if you're in an office environment or in your college or something in school, this numpad might be important for you. And you know, these keycaps, even though they're quite flashy with a theme, I suppose nowadays there's so many keycaps, third-party keycaps for sale. You can easily swap them out to something you like later on. If you get bored of anime keycaps, you could easily switch them out and change them to something else, or something more subtle, or something louder if you like. I don't know. Yeah, other kind of quality of life features that are quite useful is this knob you have here. This is a volume knob, or if you click it, you can bring up the brightness of the RGB. Did I mention RGB? Yeah, this has RGB lighting, but I don't know why I can't turn it on right now, but it does have RGB lighting. You can't really see it right now because the lights are so bright over this area here, but there is full RGB on the keyboard, and you can use the knob to either bring up and bring down the volume, or bring up and bring down the RGB lighting. Also, you got that 2-stage kick feed, as you can see. You can make it that high if you want, or if you want it a little bit higher, you have 2 stages to click it up and get a better typing angle for yourself. So that's really cool factor. Again, this is this anime style is not my regular style. I've never had anything anime except for that mousepad that I tested a couple of months ago. But I'm happy to change it up a little bit. If I get bored again, I could easily swap them out for any number of keycaps out there, more traditional. We'll see how it goes, but I want to keep this for a while and enjoy this because I really enjoy the type feeling and the typing sound of this keyboard. This is a cheap keyboard, $64. What else can you ask for? And it's giving you the kind of performance that you can be happy about, even if it was a $100 or $100 keyboard. So I think it's getting a pretty good deal. Anyway, this is the K686 Pro SE EISA. Again, I'll leave you a link below. Go check it out. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.